We're back, baby!
Pathbinders.
Boo!
Boo! You're silly and mean.
You make me angry to think about.
Hi, I'm Brett,
And I'm Morgan.
and we're
The Pathfinders.
It's been a minute, but has it been longer than 20 seconds?
It has. And so... Fuck WotC, fuck Hasbro.
Fuck
Big fuck.
them.
Okay, so this OGL fiasco, it's pretty much decided the fate of WotC, of Hasbro, and where a lot of TTRPG players are standing on the issue. They're doing this in an effort to stifle out all competition and quell the one thing that makes TTRPGs exciting, the communal spirit that we've all developed, playing and making games together. I honestly cannot fathom who thought this was gonna go well. And, as evidenced by the internet, it hasn't.
But now you're here, morally adrift, knowing you shouldn't support a corporation whose sole intent is to snuff out the very life of their own creation. They promised they'd never take it away.
Thousands of creators, players, and potentially great experiences are now being forced into this WotC Hasbro gross machine. If the OGL were to continue and we didn't have the reaction that the internet did, we'd be in dire straits. But luckily, we're not. To that whole premise of joining and being forced to join WotC and Hasbro, we say, fuck no. Good news, you don't have to leave the heroic fantasy adventures behind though. You can enhance them and join a robust system that delivers it even better than what you've experienced before. You can join Pathfinder 2E.
I mean, we figured you clicked on this video for a reason.
And we're gonna be honest here, this is the perfect time to join.
Can you feel it?
So, this is why we made this video. Here are some tips and tricks that we wish that we had known as we made our own transition from Dungeons & Dragons 5e to Pathfinder 2e.
Follow along now. Number 1. Everything is free.
Everything is free.
Worried about the price of buying all those books just to get a game started? Fret not, my friends.
You can find it all for free online in the archives of Nethys. We're gonna link that below so you can just click on it and say, oh, I know how to play Pathfinder now.
Free.
We're also going to link 2 helpful websites to help build your first character. It's gonna be Pathbuilder and Wanderer's Guide. Both are also free, so feel free to check those out.
I hated that so much. I hated it with my whole heart.
Stab! That wasn't even scripted. I was just going off, you know?
Wow, he's so funny and cool
Wow.
and quirky. This guy. Stab. Number 2. Start at level 1.
This is a new game, so there are big differences on how things work. And while it is similar to Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, it's its own separate beast.
Like, for instance, main difference, it's good at level 1.
Big difference.
So don't start your campaigns at level 3. Everyone gets their subclass at level 1 in Pathfinder 2E.
Yeah, you're not gonna have any deficit of character arc. You're not gonna not know your identity. Just start at level 1. The game is built around it, and you have so many more options at level 1 in Pathfinder than you do at level 3.
3. Tags and traits tell tales.
In this system, you need to pay attention to tags and traits and stat blocks and actions, as they tell you how things work within the system.
For instance, the secret tag means that only the GM sees the result of the roll. Such as when a character tries to, say, stealthily sneak around, which rules because now
you won't know if your character is going to succeed in your sneak or not. So their characters are going to act accordingly because the players are trying to do what the characters are trying to accomplish.
Kinda fun.
Monsters have tags too, which are important to pay attention to. For instance, the undead tag will tell you when a creature is healed by negative magic and damaged by positive healing magic. So pay attention.
Kinda tricky. Number 4, conditions and teamwork. You know what's fun? Hitting a goblin. You know what's more fun? Critting a goblin.
Conditions make fighting foes a team effort. Work together with your team to set up your fighter for the biggest kapowie by making your foes sick or scared and getting into better positions.
A slightly nauseated goblin has at least 1 less AC, and that is a plus 5% chance for you and your team to crit.
Or hits. Also, side note, in this game, it's 1 action to puke. And big one here, this game is actually balanced, so there is, unfortunately for you power gamers out there, no Echo Knight or Moon Druid. Sorry, Kevin.
Sorry, Kevin.
Sorry, Kevin.
Can't break the game this time.
Can't make all my encounters meaningless.
Sorry, Kevin. Everyone has a Kevin, so that's why Pathfinder's amazing for everyone with a Kevin. So what we're saying is, everyone will have to work together to stay alive.
You all have to make sure that you're working in tandem to actually succeed. Sorry, Kevin.
Sorry, Kevin. Number 5, attacks of opportunity. Not everyone has them.
So, make sure you're moving your booty around that battlefield.
Because crits happen much more in this game because of that hot plus 10 rule. And since that's true, you'll want to not be in the range of an enemy's next barrage of attacks.
They get 3 actions too.
True, so you're definitely going to be wanting to move that booty. Number 6, just because there are 3 actions doesn't mean you should be attacking 3 times.
I hear a lot of people struggling to start with this system because they find out, oh, I can attack 3 times? That's what I'm gonna do.
They think that combat's the same as 5e.
It's not. You gotta move that booty.
Move that booty. We talk about it more in this video below. Not about booty, but about movement. But essentially, unless you are a flurry ranger, you're gonna wanna never attack 3 times. Thank you. That's
learn about your third action. That's our advice for this. Just learn what your third action be. Raise a shield, aid someone,
inspire people,
insult the bad guys.
I don't know.
Here's a link to some actions you can do for your third action.
Link.
Link. Number 7, GMs and counterbalance works. I know you're coming from a place where that calculator didn't do shit, but you're coming into a system that is so finely tuned that you need to pay attention to what they're telling you. When you budget an encounter, you're going to get the encounter that you're budgeting for. That way, only the correct amount of people will end up dying.
I didn't say anything during that section because he's a GM and I'm a player. And I didn't understand my bounds. There you go. 7 quick tips to get you a leg up for your Switch.
Welcome aboard once again, and we're happy to have you here. There are other videos you can check out by us and other content creators that will key you in on some of the other key differences and awesome additions that Pathfinder brings to the game.
Links below. Before you leave, like and subscribe. Here's an introduction where we say our favorite comments from last time.
Yebalahiri says, okay, the first video I saw of you guys, I thought you were cute. But I must admit, after watching the second video, I am a little creeped out.
And remember, wherever your path takes you, fail forward. Thanks for aiming.
Our script here.
Pathbinders.